emotional meeting for you. How are they doing?
It's right that was a very emotional meeting for me. I haven't seen the victims since I last saw them on the island.
So you weren't on the island. Were you in Skien when the shooting happened?
I was actually one of the... we have like a working group on the island where we work voluntarily to get the island to go around. So I was one of the 2 people working at the land side where the ferry goes over to the island.
So you actually saw the shooter then heading to the island. He was dressed in a police officer's uniform. So did anything about him strike you as suspicious, or were you just, like so many others, thinking the police are coming to talk about the bombing that had just occurred in Oslo?
Yeah, that's correct. It was, he came down in a regular car, which is often the police have their own regular cars, undercover cars.
As Oslo reels, Anders Breivik is already moving on. He hails a cab and heads to his second target. It's one thing to set a detonator. This time, Breivik will have to look each of his victims in the eye.
Until you asked what I was thinking. Until you asked what I was thinking. Brave men tell the truth. The wise man's fools are analogies.
So you weren't on the island. Were you in Skien when the shooting happened?
I was actually one of the... we have like a working group on the island where we work voluntarily to get the island to go around. So I was one of the 2 people working at the land side where the ferry goes over to the island. He came down in a regular car, which is often the police have their own regular cars, undercover cars.
As Oslo reels, Anders Breivik is already moving on. He hails a cab and heads to his second target.
It's only been a week. The rush of being home and rapid fading, failing to recall what I was missing all that time in England. Has sent me aimlessly on foot or by the help of transportation to knock on windows where my friend no longer live. I had forgotten. And everywhere I go, there's always something to remind me of another place and time, where love that traveled far and found me. We stayed outside till 2, waiting for the light to come back. We didn't talk ask what I was thinking. Brave men tell the truth. The wise man's fools are analogies and puzzles. The woman holds her tongue, knowing silence will speak for her.
Group on the island where we were voluntarily to get the island to go around. So I was one of the two people working at the land side where the ferry goes over to the island. He came down in a regular car, which is often the fleet have their own regular cars, undercover cars.